Aurora's doing good. She's sleeping in her crib right now. So last night, Ken and I, he had to work on Valentine's Day, and so we spent a morning together. We traded gifts, drank coffee, but then we're like, okay, since we couldn't really spend time together on Valentine's Day itself, we'll make up for it on Sunday night, because Sunday was his next day off. So we had just an evening at home planned, and so the plan was to have a romantic dinner, and then have Aurora here at the house with us, just have family time. So I had a little kit. It's a massage kit, and so the plan was he was gonna give me a nice back massage, with the little stones and stuff, a nice hot bubble bath, and a steak dinner. So, and we watched a movie. We watched Don't Breathe 2. Came out a couple years ago, so it's a bit of an older movie. So anyway, we got through the movie, and dinner was ready at about 7. And as soon as dinner was ready, Aurora woke up, and she was crying, so fed her, changed her, burped her, went to put her back down to go back to bed. And she wouldn't stop crying. She would stop crying only when I picked her up, and when I tried to put her back down, she started crying again. So she was very fussy last night, and so she woke up at 7, and even after feeding, changing, and everything like that, she still was fussy. And so he's like, well, maybe she has to burp. And so he's trying to burp her, and I'm trying to burp her, and we're both holding her, I'm like, babies cry, and sometimes you don't really know why, but we've tried everything at this point. We tried burping, feeding her more, and so I was like, maybe it's just gas, maybe she just needs to fart. And so I tried doing those little leg movements with her, and I was rubbing her tummy in that way that I've seen on TikTok videos and stuff. And she would not stop crying. So it was I was Googling everything. And it said it could be anything from colic, gas, growth spurt. She has gained weight, so she weighs 9 pounds 4 ounces right now, as of last night that I weighed her. So needless to say, finally, after all the crying, she finally went to bed. I swaddled her and everything, put her back in her crib, and she seemed to be calm. So at about 11:30 at night, she finally went to bed. So this morning, I'm very, very tired. That's why I look like this right now. And everybody's like, get a babysitter. And I'm like, I'm not there yet to have a sitter come yet. I'm one of those people that's very cautious. I'm I don't know you. So anytime that I have had someone watch her, it's been Christy or Mia, because I trust them. So no, I just maybe when she's a year old, I might feel more comfortable getting a sitter. But I mean, in this day and age, you never know with people. I'd be one of those people that would be worrying the entire time that I wouldn't be around her. I'd be like, is the sitter picking her up like she likes? Is the sitter treating her with the love that I would give her? So I'd just be in my head too much. And then Ken works a lot, so that's the shitty part about living in cutoff. I mean, I like living with my family, don't get me wrong, but it kind of sucks whenever you can't live with your partner and you guys share a kid together. So it's I can spend couple days here at Ken's, but then I have to go back home, and then also it changes like her environment. So like the first day, wherever I'm gonna be staying at, like if I'm staying my first night back in Cutoff, she's very fussy because it's like a new environment. It's a new old environment, I call it. So it's like changing her from one crib to the crib that I have at home, and then come back here, and then I have a crib here for her. So it's a lot to adjust to. Where it's Cutoff, Cutoff is like if you live in Louisiana, everybody knows where Houma is. So it's south, about 45 minutes from Houma. It's a little town. We have a McDonald's. We have a Walmart. Actually, technically the Walmart is in Galliano, but they're neighboring towns, so. But there's not like a mall or anything in Cutoff. There's basically nothing. Small town USA. So have you guys seen the trailer for season 2 of Gypsy Rose Life After Lockup? It looks very good. Like, even Ken and I and like my family watched the show. It's like we know what all we filmed, but still like watching the show and how it gets put together and everything, we can be like, oh, I remember when we did that. It's kind of fun to watch. And then you get to watch the stuff that like you weren't a part of, like being filmed. And I also like want to address something. So in the trailer, I've seen kind of videos about it, but like in the trailer, whenever Ken and I clink our glasses, I was drinking Welch's grape juice, like the kind that's in the bottle, because I was also 7 months pregnant, so I'm not gonna drink when I'm pregnant, and I'm also on parole and can't drink, so I'm not gonna be doing that. So to clarify, it was Welch's grape juice, and you guys are gonna find that out because they're gonna put that in there. So just wanted to clarify. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, Mac, I see you. Hey girl, the chat's going by so fast. I think I've like seen your profile picture kind of zoom up. Thank you. So these days I really just don't know what to make videos of to post. I haven't really posted much. Things have definitely slowed down for me in the being on social media world. Someone said my morning routine. My morning routine usually starts with Aurora crying. So basically get up, feed her, do all that stuff. And then if I can get her back down and go to bed, I will go take a shower, clean my face, moisturize. If I plan on going somewhere, I'll put on my makeup. Oh, thank you. Tash. Drink coffee. I need my coffee. Thank you, JR. Someone said, do you want more kids? Yeah, eventually, but right now, I have my hands full with the one that I have. This week I will be going to get my IUD put in, because after you have one kid, I guess they give you options of birth control, and I was gonna get the Nexplanon arm implant, but then like I looked more into it and I'm like, I don't know if I want that. Just because, like, I wonder if you, like, feel it. And ew, I'm squeamish, so I'm like, I don't want anything that I can, like, feel. So I'm gonna get the hormonal IUD. I think it's like good for 7 years or something, which, I mean, obviously we're not going to wait that long to have another one, but I'm thinking maybe like, I want my kids to be like 2 years apart. So my daily life, on a day-to-day basis, I'm starting to learn that Aurora likes watching movies. So I put on the Barbie movie because I had not seen the Barbie movie yet. I know, big shocker there. And it was so cute. I took like a little video of her, like I was holding her, and she likes watching TV. So she was like fully engaged looking at the Barbie movie. And then whenever I had put on, you guys remember the Tinkerbell movie? It was like Disney Fairies or whatever. So I have the Mamaroo. It's like a electric swing. And so I put her in her Mamaroo and I like tucked her in. Oh, thank you, Bambi. And I was like, do you like the fairies? And she started making like this sound that she never made before. Like the majority of the time she snorts. So it's like like that. But this was like a little coo. It was like, ah. And I'm like, so I was like, did she just answer me? And so I asked her again, and she made the same sound. So I texted Kim. I'm like, oh my God, I think she just answered me. It is going by fast though, for real. It's only been like, it'll be 2 months on the 28th, and she's already able to lift her head up and keep it there for a little while, and she's cooing and everything. I always like track the milestones. She does have a lot of hair. There's an old wives' tale, and like I didn't know if it was true or not. There's no scientific anything behind it. But an old wives' tale says that if a woman has a lot of heartburn during her pregnancy, her baby will have a lot of hair. And I had a lot of heartburn, so maybe for me this one was true. I had some hair as a baby. It was very light and wispy. Ken, he had a full head of hair like her. His mom had shown me, sent me some pictures of what he looked like as a baby. And when I tell you, they look so much alike. How am I doing? I'm doing good. Adjusting very well, I feel. Ken has not done a night shift yet. I do the night shift. She's a really good baby too. Someone said why? I mean, Ken works, so what I don't want to do is have him do a night shift and then like basically get no sleep and then have to go to work the next day. He works really long hours, so I'm like, well, I don't have work per se, but I'm like, I got this. I totally got this. Thank you. Someone said your hair looks good. Oh goodness, thank you. It's a mess right now. I'm happy I went back to brunette. The blonde was too hard to keep up. And like, when I had transitioned back to brunette, I went to a salon. Oh, thank you. I went to a salon. Oh, thank you, Kat, for the galaxy. And I was originally just gonna have my roots touched up. And then I kind of explained to the hairdresser that I'm like, the blonde is really hard to upkeep. I want to go back to my natural. And I guess there was like a whole process behind it. So they had to do like a root tap, and they did a glaze. It was like a whole bunch of stuff that they had to do. And well, I guess with the glaze, it's only like semi-permanent or demi-permanent, something like that. And so she's like, come back in 2 months for a retouch with the glaze, because the glaze started to wear off. So I'm like, okay, 2 months later, I done had Aurora. We're buying diapers, we're buying wipes, we're doing the do. We're adulting right now. So I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna spend $200 on getting my hair done. So I Instacarted a box dye and did it myself. It'll grow out. I really want my hair to be as long as it was like when I first got released. I just need to stop cutting it. For now, I'm done with the hair flip-flopping. It was like, I went through so many changes last year with going. I was like undecided. I'm like blonde, brunette, blonde, brunette. And then when I wanted to go blonde, it's like the balayage that I was getting done wasn't blonde enough for me. And I don't know, I guess it takes a while to get to that point that you want it to be like really blonde. I have not been to a parade this year. I don't think I will this year. You know, Aurora's not really old enough to, you know, appreciate a Mardi Gras parade. There's one called Family Gras that a lot of people take their kids to, but she's not really old enough for that yet. And I'm not gonna go to a parade without her, you know. I'm not gonna take her this year because I just feel like the marching bands and the floats and stuff like that might kind of scare her at first. So next Mardi Gras, we'll take her to a parade. We did take her to the aquarium, which was a great outing for us. I felt like it would be a great visual stimulation for her. See all the like little fish and stuff. And she liked it. Maybe the zoo in maybe a couple months. I have like the cutest little onesie for her. It has like little giraffes. That'd be cute for the zoo whenever it gets warmer. Happy Mardi Gras to y'all too. Mardi Gras is like a couple month celebration. I haven't been to a Mardi Gras parade since, God, 2005? But the good thing is there's TikTok Live, so I can watch via people's live streams. Watch from the comfort of home and not have to get pelted by beads. Mardi Gras is on the 4th of next month. I appreciate all the sweet comments. Am I married? No, Ken and I are not married. I know people had seen his promise ring in the picture that I posted for Valentine's Day, but no, we're not married. Favorite color? Lavender. I like lavender. I also like lavender scented things, so it's very calming. Oh, that's so cute. Thank you, Megan. cold. I'm gonna put on Ken's shirt. It's inside out. Is it cold in Lafayette? I'll tell you one thing. I got out in December of 2023, and I was in Louisiana during the winter. And I remember it being cold, but I just don't remember it being this cold. Am I pregnant? No. No, I just had a kid. Goodness, no. Yeah, the one is planning. Let me just take care of the one that I have right now. I'm not planning to get pregnant anytime soon. Aw, thank you, Monica. Thank you, Jill. There's so many questions that I have about like postpartum stuff. It's kind of like after having a kid, you're like, what has happened to my system? Like everything's just out of whack. Your hormones are out of whack. Your weight is out of whack. Like everything's just out of whack. So I'm still waiting to get normal. Oh, and she's awake. So thank you guys so much for watching my very boring live. Appreciate all of you guys, and I'll try and do more lives more often when I can. All right, I have a little baby to feed. Bye.